Roosevelt's Four Freedoms isn't just a cornerstone of American ideology, but a literary touchstone that cuts to the heart of what it means to be human. The way these freedoms of speech, worship, want, and fear are woven into the fabric of our collective storytelling says everything about our values and our vulnerabilities. Today, we're going to strip away the rhetoric and get to the raw truth of why these freedoms matter, in literature and in life. It was January 1941, and the world was on fire. Europe was embroiled in war, and the United States was still reeling from the Great Depression. In this tumultuous landscape, Franklin D. Roosevelt delivered his State of the Union address, outlining a vision for a world where all people could enjoy four fundamental freedoms: freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. This wasn't just a political speech. It was a call to action that resonated deeply with the American people. And it's here that we see the intersection of politics and literature, as writers like Norman Rockwell, John Steinbeck, and Langston Hughes began to explore these freedoms in their work. Rockwell's iconic Four Freedoms paintings, for example, brought Roosevelt's vision to life in a way that was both accessible and powerful. The freedom of speech, in particular, has been a recurring theme in American literature. Think of writers like Mark Twain, who used satire to critique the social ills of his time, or Toni Morrison, who gave voice to the silenced experiences of African Americans. These authors understood that the freedom to speak truth to power is essential to a healthy democracy, and their work reflects the tension between this freedom and the forces that seek to suppress it. In terms of literary technique, the Four Freedoms have inspired a range of innovative storytelling approaches. Consider the way Steinbeck used documentary-style reporting in The Grapes of Wrath to expose the harsh realities of poverty and exploitation during the Great Depression. Or think of how Hughes employed jazz rhythms and blues lyrics to capture the struggles and aspirations of African American life in his poetry. One notable passage that exemplifies the power of these freedoms is from Steinbeck's The Winter of Our Discontent, where the protagonist, Ethan Allen Hawley, grapples with the consequences of speaking truth to power in a small town. Hawley's journey is a nuanced exploration of the complexities surrounding freedom of speech and how it can be both liberating and perilous. Some scholars have argued that Roosevelt's vision was overly idealistic, or that it papered over the deep-seated inequalities and injustices that plagued American society. Others have seen the Four Freedoms as a clarion call for social justice, inspiring generations of writers and activists to strive for a more perfect union. The influence of the Four Freedoms can be seen in a wide range of literary works, from the socially conscious fiction of authors like Alice Walker and James Baldwin to the poetry of Maya Angelou and Adrienne Rich. These writers, among many others, have continued to explore the tensions and contradictions surrounding these freedoms, pushing the boundaries of language and form to capture the complexities of human experience. Take, for instance, the work of John Steinbeck, who, in The Grapes of Wrath, masterfully wove together the struggles of the working class during the Great Depression. The Joad family's journey is a powerful testament to the human spirit's capacity for resilience in the face of overwhelming adversity. Steinbeck's use of documentary-style reporting and his incorporation of real-life events into the narrative gives the novel a sense of gritty realism, underscoring the notion that freedom from want is not just an economic issue, but a deeply human one. The character of Ma Joad, with her unwavering determination to keep her family together, exemplifies the kind of quiet courage that defines the struggle for freedom from want. In contrast, Langston Hughes's poetry offers a more intimate and personal exploration of this theme. His poem, What Happens to a Dream Deferred, is a haunting meditation on the consequences of neglecting the basic needs of humanity. The image of a dream deferred, drying up like a raisin in the sun, is a powerful metaphor for the devastating effects of poverty and economic inequality. The freedom from fear, on the other hand, is a theme that has been explored by writers who have experienced the brutality of war and violence. The novel's protagonist, Frederick Henry, is a classic example of a character struggling to come to terms with the freedom from fear as he navigates the treacherous landscape of his own emotions in the chaos of war. Hemingway's distinctive writing style, characterized by simplicity, clarity, and a lack of sentimentality, adds to the sense of realism and immediacy in the novel. His use of understatement and subtlety in conveying the emotional toll of war on individuals is a testament to his mastery of literary technique. The critical reception of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms has been complex and multifaceted, with some scholars arguing that it represents a naive and overly idealistic vision of American society. Others have seen it as a powerful call to action, inspiring generations of writers and activists to strive for social justice. The debates surrounding the Four Freedoms continue to this day, with many scholars and critics arguing that its relevance extends far beyond the historical context in which it emerged. One notable example of the ongoing influence of the Four Freedoms can be seen in the work of contemporary authors like Toni Morrison, who in novels like Beloved and The Bluest Eye has explored the ongoing legacy of slavery, racism, and economic inequality in American society. Morrison's use of magical realism and her incorporation of historical events into her narratives gives her work a sense of depth and complexity that is reminiscent of Steinbeck's and Hemingway's exploration of the Four Freedoms. The freedom from fear is also a theme that has been explored by writers who have experienced the brutality of oppression and social injustice. Consider the work of James Baldwin, who in If Beale Street Could Talk captured the sense of desperation and resilience that can result from living under the constant threat of racial violence. Baldwin's use of lyrical prose and his incorporation of jazz music into the narrative gives the novel a sense of urgency and immediacy. His exploration of the ways in which systemic racism can erode a person's sense of self-worth and freedom is a powerful testament to the ongoing relevance of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms. The influence of the Four Freedoms can also be seen in the work of contemporary authors like Jesmyn Ward, who in novels like Salvage the Bones and Sing, Unburied, Sing has explored the ongoing legacy of poverty, racism, and economic inequality in American society. In terms of critical reception, Roosevelt's Four Freedoms has been subject to various interpretations and debates. Some scholars have argued that it represents a naive and overly idealistic vision of American society, while others have seen it as a powerful call to action, inspiring generations of writers and activists to strive for social justice. One notable example of the ongoing influence of the Four Freedoms can be seen in the work of poet and scholar Claudia Rankine, who in her collection Citizen, an American Lyric, has explored the ways in which racism and oppression can erode a person's sense of freedom and self-worth. Rankine's use of poetry and prose to explore the complexities of American identity is a powerful testament to the ongoing relevance of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms. The exploration of the Four Freedoms has also extended beyond literature, influencing fields such as music, art, and film. The work of artists like Kendrick Lamar, who in his album To Pimp a Butterfly has explored the themes of racism, oppression, and freedom, is a powerful example of the ongoing influence of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms on contemporary culture. In terms of notable passages, characters, or literary devices that exemplify what makes the Four Freedoms distinctive, one could point to the character of Janie Crawford in Zora Neale Hurston's novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God. Janie's journey towards independence and self-discovery is a powerful example of the struggle for freedom from oppression, and her voice and perspective are a testament to the ongoing relevance of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms. The use of symbolism and metaphor in literature has also been influenced by the Four Freedoms. For example, the symbol of the American flag has been used by authors like Toni Morrison and James Baldwin to represent the complexities and contradictions of American identity. The use of the flag as a symbol of both freedom and oppression is a powerful testament to the ongoing relevance of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms. The exploration of the Four Freedoms has also led to new innovations in literary technique and style. The use of nonlinear narrative structures, multiple narrators, and experimental prose has allowed authors to capture the complexities and nuances of American identity in new and innovative ways. The work of authors like Jennifer Egan, who in her novel A Visit from the Goon Squad has explored the themes of time, memory, and identity, is a powerful example of the ongoing influence of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms on literary technique and style. In terms of major themes, techniques, or innovations that define the work or movement, one could point to the theme of intersectionality, which has been explored by authors like Audre Lorde and Bell Hooks. The idea that different forms of oppression, such as racism, sexism, and homophobia, intersect and compound each other is a powerful testament to the ongoing relevance of Roosevelt's Four Freedoms. The use of personal narrative and memoir has also been influenced by the Four Freedoms. Authors like Maya Angelou and Malcolm X have used their personal experiences to explore the themes of freedom, oppression, and identity. The use of personal narrative as a tool for social commentary and critique is a powerful testament to the ongoing influence of Roosevelt's four freedoms on literary technique and style. The exploration of the four freedoms has also led to new debates and controversies in literary criticism. The question of whether literature can be a powerful tool for social change or whether it is simply a reflection of existing power structures is a topic of ongoing debate among scholars and critics. The work of authors like Ta-Nehisi Coates, who in his essay The Case for Reparations has explored the theme of reparations and restorative justice, is a powerful example of the ongoing influence of Roosevelt's four freedoms on literary criticism and debate. In terms of key figures and movements that have shaped the exploration of the four freedoms, one could point to the Civil Rights Movement, the Black Power movement, and the Feminist movement. The work of authors like Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and Angela Davis has been influential in shaping the exploration of the four freedoms, and their ideas and legacy continue to be felt today. It's a testament to our collective aspiration for a world where every individual can live with dignity and purpose. The enduring power of these four freedoms lies in their ability to inspire, to challenge, and to transform us. As Maya Angelou so eloquently puts it, "The ache for home lives in all of us, and it's this ache that drives us to strive for a world where freedom of speech, freedom of worship, freedom from want, and freedom from fear are not just ideals, but realities." Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe, because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.